Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Rodrigo here from Unleash Your Fitness. If you're new to the channel, I make videos to help people lose weight, gain muscle, and just live an overall healthy lifestyle. In this video, I'm going to give you 5 different exercises that you can do every morning to make your core stronger. And if you are looking to get abs, especially if you got your nutrition down, these are some exercises that are really going to activate your core and abs. Alright, so let's get it. Alright, so one of the first exercises that you should be doing, the most basic one, the most common one that's going to get you, to activate that core, are just regular crunches, alright? So crunches, not sit-ups, alright? Crunches. So with crunches, all you want to do is basically lay back, lay down, your knees, right? Put your hands up and reach straight up to the ceiling. That's all you're doing, alright? You don't want to tuck your chin in. You want to look up the whole time, straight up to the ceiling, and just one thing that I see most people do is whenever they crunch, they bring their hands to their knees, right, or above their knees. I don't want you to do that. I want you to keep your hands up in front of you, in front of your eyes, looking up ahead the whole time. All right. So you're literally reaching up to the ceiling. What this is going to do is it's going to activate that core even more, right? It's going to activate that core and your abs even more than if you did this. All right. So it's creating momentum. You want to get rid of that, right? Because that momentum is going to make it a lot easier for you to crunch up, and you want to put the most into that core and abs. So that's why your hands, you want to keep them up the whole time and just reach up to that ceiling. So as far as your breathing goes, you want to exhale on the way up. So every time you come up, blow the air out. Every time you go back down, breathe in. All right. So breathe in, exhale. If you're just starting out, do a good 4 sets of 10, 15. If you're a little bit more advanced, do 4 sets of 25. But trust me, once you get up to those high numbers, right, your core should be shaking, right? Once again, you want to really tighten that core up. Every time you crunch up, look up to the ceiling the whole time. Your fingers, your hands should be aiming up to the ceiling. Don't try to get rid of any momentum there is. Just all core, all right? Exercise number 2. Right, leg raises. So with this one, same thing. You're gonna be laying down. You're gonna put your hands under your butt. All right, your legs are gonna be straight out, and you're just gonna bring them up. Same thing. Exhale on the way up. Inhale on the way back down. Hold. Control on the way down. Right, fight those negatives, and then bring them up again. So every time you go down, nice and controlled. You can swing them up, but on the way back down, nice and controlled. All right. With this one, same thing. You do not want to tuck your chin in. You want to look up to the ceiling the whole time and breathe. Exhale on the way up. Inhale on the way back down. All right. Exercise number 3. All right, we're going into the Russian twist. You're going to be seated. You're going to lean back, and you're going side to side, getting a nice twist in there. All right. Same thing. Make sure you keep that core tight. And breathe. Take your time with it. Now, this is one of those exercises that you really want to take your time with it, all right? Especially if you're doing that at home, just body weight. Just take your time with it. Any exercise that you do, don't rush it. Slow it down. Really feel those muscles working that you want to work. And yeah, just enjoy it. Once again, with that Russian twist, you're just going side to side, back and forth. You don't really need to bring your feet off the ground to activate that core. But if you do want a little challenge, bring your feet off the ground. You're just going to go side to side. And once again, make sure you breathe through it. One important thing here about a Russian twist is whenever you twist to the side, all right, try to twist your whole torso. The whole torso is going to the right, to the left, every single time, all right? Don't just move your hand side to side. You want your whole torso to twist. Side to side. All right, it's gonna put the more stress on that core, on those abs, and it's really gonna hit them. All right. Next up on the list, we got bicycle crunches. So with a bicycle crunches, same thing. You want to lay down, and all you're doing is taking that opposite elbow to the opposite knee. All right. So you're just going back and forth. Same thing, you can take your time with it. Make sure you keep that core tight and breathe. Now, your elbow does not have to touch that knee, but if you can, great, go for it. But just that motion is gonna really put a lot of stress on that core, and it's gonna be on fire soon. All right. So that's all you're doing. Just making sure you get that motion in, that movement. One important thing here is do not pull on your neck. On any core ab exercises, make sure you do not pull on your neck. All right. So with the bicycle crunches, I suggest you put your hand right beside your ear, not in your back of your head, but beside your ear. You're still looking up at the ceiling the whole time. Now you might tuck in just a little bit because of the movement, but that's fine. As long as you're not pulling on your neck, you're fine. All right. The next exercise that I obviously had to include in here, especially if you want to get a stronger core, is the planks. All right. So with the planks, all you're doing is putting your forearms down, hips off the ground, keeping that core tight, trying to get your back straight, and just breathe through it. Right. Just take your time with it. Try to hold it for a good 30 seconds, maybe a minute, but just keep that core tight the whole time. If you need to, you can always drop down to the floor, knees to the floor, but I strongly suggest you try to get those knees off the ground, right? Even if it's only 10 seconds that you can hold it. If you keep doing those 10 seconds every single time, I promise you, you're gonna get better. You're gonna go up to 15, then 20, 25, and 30 seconds and so on, right? But you gotta try first. So even if you can only get 5 seconds with your knees off the ground, that's fine. Just keep trying, all right? Keep trying. Do maybe 10 sets of 5 seconds. Next thing you know, you're going to be doing 4 sets of 15 seconds and then 4 sets of 25. And trust me, you're going to get better. Just keep trying. It's going to be all right. They're going to suck at first, especially if you've never done them. But over time, you're going to get stronger. Your core is going to get stronger, which is the end goal of a plank, to get your core stronger. And they're going to be easier later on, right? Well, I'm not going to say they're going to be easier, but you're going to be able to hold them much longer than when you are first starting out, right? So just keep trying. You got this. All right, next exercise. It's one of my secret weapons, right? Honestly, I don't think this is the actual name for it, but for some reason we call it the boat pose. It's actually like a rocking boat, basically. And on this one, you're gonna be on your back. Your hands are gonna be here to the back, off the ground, but to the back. Your legs are gonna be up, and all you're doing is rocking back and forth. Now you bring your hips up, and you bring your shoulders up. All right, you're bringing both up. Making sure you keep that core tight. Just rocking back and forth. All right. Now, whenever you rock up, your hands are not going forward. They're going to stay behind you the whole time. It's going to put maximum stress on that core and those abs. So make sure whenever you rock up, you do not bring your hands forward. You keep them behind you the whole time. So you're rocking back and forth. All right. Let me know if you've done any of these exercises before. Let me know if you have done them correctly or if you have done them incorrectly. And for the boat pose, let me know if you have a different name for it. Like I said, I call it boat pose, rocking boat. Let me know if you have any different names for it. All right. I'm looking forward to the comments. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel, as this is going to help me a lot as far as growing my YouTube page and allowing me to help other people achieve their fitness goals. Right. So, see you guys next time. UnleashYourFitnessPT.com if you want personal training or online coaching. And see you guys next time.